Every year on January 21st, we would celebrate Arrival Day. It's kind of like a second birthday. So it's a day you come, or I came to the US. I was abandoned, found with a paper slip, and I always assumed, I actually never assumed that I had dead parents. From a very early age, and I can't remember exactly when, it may have been when I was 10 or in my early teens, I didn't think that the photo looked like me. But my parents' response was sort of, oh, babies change. This is a photo that was from KSS, that I got from KSS in 2018. It's very, very traumatic, to say the least, to not understand what happened, to not be able to get answers about what the truth is, and to experience so many layers of gaslighting over time regarding what your real identity is. Tried to find Mr. Park myself because it was so clear from his posting that he wanted to be found. Turned out to be not a match. It was very devastating to learn that we were not related, even though this is a very, very far-fetched possibility that we could be related. Took those tests back with me to the US, processed them, and 21 days later found Mr. Park's real twins.
They were very clear that we had been abandoned, that we were found at this hospital. And we really started thinking about that information and realized that if we were just found together, that doesn't mean that we were actually left together. And because we're so different, not only physically, but we have different careers and different interests, and we've just always had so many differences, we started questioning whether we were even twins. We decided we should do a 23andMe DNA test or some kind of DNA test.
아버지, 잘 들립니까? 이게 못 키우면은 애가 이대로 죽을 수도 있으니 살리기 위해서는 어떤 나라 가서 살든지 어느 가정에 가서 키우든지 키울 수 있도록 알선을 한번 해보마.
But I do want to add, so he understands that our whole life we were told very little information, that we were in a sense abandoned or left at a hospital. 4 or 5.
The agencies to not release the true information, if they have any of it, they may not, but I think for the adoptees who have more information, for sure they should be accountable for it.
I think for a lot of us, we just feel a sense of desperation because we know we're not going to get the answers, but we know they have some pieces of, that puzzle. There's a movement now because so many of us are finally out of the fog. We're running out of time. We know that every time we go back and spend thousands of dollars, we're going to get a little tiny bit more of information, but whether or not it's true information, who knows?